Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Asteroid Fight Club. And we have been dodging literal, figurative, and metaphorical asteroids all month long. And I gotta warn you, after having my power off in Houston, Texas for 30 hours, I awoke this morning to my power on. So I'm probably going to be in a very good mood for a while. And I am mentally, physically prepared if the power is going to go off again. And this is the temperatures now. These are the temperatures 6 hours from now. These are the temperatures 30 hours from now. And this is what it looks like on the 19th, which I think is Friday. And we have a Mercury retrograde, which will end on the 20th. So I would expect conditions to possibly get worse up until Friday. Power outages and ice will continue to be the main story till then, probably. We have a second storm moving through Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and then it'll push up through the Northeast and the Appalachian Mountains. The warmer areas fighting it out on the thermal boundary line will have the possibility for severe weather into Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. I always get these two flip-flopped. Either way. The last two frames on this seem to have blanked out. I don't think we're going to be without precipitation for the last 10 hours of a 48-hour span. But you can see this storm is moving through, and it will continue to track along with this low we see here. So, but you can definitely see we will be getting more ice throughout Texas. And so problems will continue. So we're dealing with ice, freezing cold, and power grid issues. And yes, it may get worse before it gets better. But hang on, be smart, stay cool, play good defense, because nothing can stop spring from eventually getting here. We will see better days. I promise you that. Hey, thanks for all the garbage takes on who's to blame for everything in a bumper sticker. But we can address those issues once the event is over. But pay attention to all the details now. Okay? Yeah, these elements will continue to move to the east, coalesce, and then push out over the northeast in a nor'easter form or fashion. If I was going to recommend a song to go with the day to keep you calm, cool, and collected, I would recommend De Una Vez by Selena Gomez. So there you go. I'd like to say thank you again to all the cool people out there in weather Twitter. Y'all are the best. And super duper thank you to all the Texas police officers, men and women, and peace officers. You guys have been dealing with one of the most challenging years for the last 365 days on record in American and Texas history. And I think you guys have done an incredible job, so thank you. And if you are in Texas, I highly recommend avoiding driving. Make first responders' jobs easier, especially with rolling blackouts and all the challenges that are happening to us right now. I'm going to go out, but I'm going to go out on foot, bundled up, see if I can find more cigarettes and, yeah, maybe some more food. But I recommend to everybody, just stay cool, but stay warm and be smart, because the next 72 hours are probably going to be very challenging. I mean, it's not every day you see Cajun icicles. Louisiana, moderate freezing rain continues with temperatures sitting at 29 degrees. I don't know if you know this, that's below freezing. It looks like all elevated roadways are completely iced over. So yeah, you want to avoid those things. And it's been a very interesting infrastructure week. Remember, this was just like a week ago that a 23-mile stretch of coastal highway near Big Sur was taken out by the storm before this one. But yeah, it has been a week-long mini ice age in solar minimum conditions. Hopefully the sun's going to wake up soon, because empires fall during solar minimums and then rise during solar maximums. So we've been climbing out of solar minimums since 2018, and things have definitely been wild across the board, I would definitely say. You got up to a foot of snow for some parts in the Northeast and possibly Nashville. Jen Carfagno. Back-to-back ice storms in Virginia and North Carolina. Greg Diamond. In addition to Texas, residents of South Central Virginia are in the middle of a long-duration power outage after Saturday's ice storm. They're all in the bullseye for another ice storm starting tonight. Yet another terrible forecast in a week that has many. And over the last week, the United Arab Emirates and China put robots on or around Mars. And tomorrow, Bob Farowowski reminding us that NASA is going to put another, like their 100th robot on or around or near Mars. So, like, factor that into whatever your factoring recalibration stuff is. Taylor Saralo letting us know next system arrives soon. For many, a cold rain this evening and overnight. Northwest Alabama, a sleet-snow mix, likely followed by a round of light freezing rain. This could create hazardous driving conditions and cause a few power outages. Highest impacts in counties with winter storm warning. This has definitely been an event. Sarah Robolowski. Twice in 1 week, you can travel from Texas to New England and be under a winter storm watch or warning. Just wild. But I would highly not recommend taking that drive right now. Right now would be the worst time possible to take that drive, just so you know. Ella Dorsey, can you believe it? Another major ice storm will rip through the southeast today and tomorrow, crippling a large portion of Louisiana, Virginia, and North Carolina. Do not travel if you live in these areas. I can believe it because I think I have covered this storm as well as any other human being on planet Earth. I've been warning about it in red alert fashion since the 3rd or the 2nd. All right. But yeah, sometimes I need to work on my humbleness. But I'm humble. Everything awesome I do is through the strength, wisdom, power, and love of God, the Almighty. And this is awesome. Central Oklahoma, light pillars. Technically, this counts as the heavens, in my opinion. So that's cool. And I can't stress enough, this is definitely a very dangerous situation for a lot of people in Texas. So help say prayers for them. That helps. Yeah, Houston's seen quite a bit of things over the last 1,000 days. I can say that because I'm from here. I live here now. And Natalie letting us know. Boil water notice issued for city of Houston until further notice. If that's you, have any water, that's if you have any water at this point. So, yep. And I want to say again, the Mount Etna eruption, through January and February, I put us on a red alert for earthquakes and volcanoes. We've seen over 10.6 magnitudes of earthquakes. We've seen a couple 7s now. And volcanoes have definitely been lit and off the charts since 2019. And it does seem like their activity is increasing. As our entire solar system is going through major changes. And right now you have all the gas giants on the same side of the sun. We're talking Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. And so, the next 3 or 4 years are definitely going to be filled with Earth changes. And I've definitely pegged 2021 as the year of surprises. And technically, nobody knows exactly what's going to come next. But as in my 8 years of being here at THORnews, I recommend teamwork, man, amongst all people to stabilize civilization and work together to build a better future. So I'll do my best to keep you guys updated. And if my power stays on, I may even go live later tonight. But hang in there. Like I said, it could stay rough up until Friday. Then we could have rolling power blackouts till then. So just please do your best. Stay cool. And I love you. I appreciate you. You guys are utterly fantastic. And thank you to all the cool people out there who help keep it together. God bless y'all. Talk to y'all soon.